Superheroes are my all day, every day. And the reason they are is because they are characters that we can share values with, we can share a mythology with. They are our modern mythology. Like every society has a mythology that is a shared story. For this generation, it's superheroes, absolutely.
Oh, gracias.
I discovered them at a very young age, very, very young. It's how I learned to read. It's how I learned to moralize. Comics and the morality they can represent, the true good versus evil, and good will win. With great power comes great responsibility, truth, justice, and the American way. These are almost like Aesop's fables. Like, you can learn from them. You can use them as a tool to say, yeah, this is what happens when you behave well, and this is what happens when you don't.
I don't know where you came from, but I'm sending you back.
If superheroes are like examples, then the villains are really cautionary tales. What happens if you bite off more than you can chew, or you betray your friend, or you lie, or you cheat, or you steal? And comics are the one place that you can really feel almost an immediate, there will be a cost for that. I have a 15-year-old musician, filmmaker daughter. I have a 10-year-old gymnast. I have a 7-year-old clearly going to be an animal doctor. There's not even a question. And a 5-year-old who I think he thinks he lives in Ninjago, but you know, he's 5. I love that I was handed not only a married superhero, a happily married superhero, but a superhero with a child, a unique child who has unique abilities and needs to be raised in a unique way. I find this to be the case with all children. So you get to really focus on what's unique about Superman and his relationship to his son and his relationship to his family. They've been living a traditional family life, but they are by no means a traditional family. And I think it actually reflects the family of a lot of people. They don't have traditional family shapes or traditional family values. They have their own situation. Superman was created in a time where the world was fractured, where there was a lot of stress. And here comes this character we can all go, that's a good thing. Let's go read about the good thing for a while. So when we find ourselves in a world like we do today, where everything, again, feels very fractured in a different way, we're not a world at war, but we're a world struggling, for sure. People can lose sense of the good stuff, right? The news is full of the most terrible, the most horrible, the most shocking story you can be told. And when you're consuming that all day long, it can change your perspective of the world. And when then Superman, or a character like Superman, can come in and remind you, no, there's a balance here. In fact, I have Superman say this monologue, like Green Arrow says to him, man, how do you do it? How do you sit there with your superhero hearing and hear screams and anger and racism and sexism, and you can hear it all day? And he said, no, yeah, you hear that, but you know, also, you know what I hear? I hear literally billions of people screaming for help, and then billions of people helping that person before I could even turn to help them. He goes, so I hear the good in people all day long. So that's Superman's perspective on us, and just a reminder of that, I think, is invaluable.